morning everyone. This tutorial is all about uniform distribution, normal distribution, and standard normal distribution.
Uniform distribution. A uniform distribution, sometimes also known as a rectangular distribution, is a distribution that has constant probability.
Its histogram is always a curve in Cartesian plane with the following properties. Property number 1. F of x greater than equal to 0 and less than or equal 1 for all x. Property number 2. The area of the curve is always equal to 1. Property number 3.
The property number 3 of continuous variable can be determined by the area of regions under the curve of f. And lastly, the probabilities of continuous random variable are in form of inequalities. That's it.
For now, I want to show you how a normal distribution is all about in statistics. And there are 3 things that should come to mind when you read the words normal distribution.
The first thing is that you have a bell-shaped curve that basically looks like this. Second thing, you should come to mind that the total area under the curve is equals to 1. That is this one. The third thing is that you should come to mind that this bell-shaped picture here is symmetrical. As we put the symmetrical line here, it cuts the curve inside. It cuts the curve inside into half. That gives us 0.5 and another 0.5 from here. And those 3 things should come to mind when we hear the word normal distribution, bell shape, total area, and the line of symmetry.
As we go to standard normal distribution, again, in normal distribution are these 3 things. Bell-shaped curve, total area is equal to 1, and symmetrical. Standard normal uses these 3 things, and added 2 other things. 2 other things would mark them 4 and 5. 2 other things should come to mind when the word standard is used. Number 1, that's the mean. And that Greek letter is a mu, which stands for population mean or population average, same thing. That the mean is going to be 0. That what standard means that the mean population mean is 0. And the other thing that could means is that this Greek symbol sigma, that means population standard deviation is systematically 1. So these 2 things are also part of standard normal distribution, which means, going back to the picture here, that the mean sets right here in the middle is 0. The average is gonna be 0 and 1. Standard deviation in either direction is also into play. The empirical rule is under part of normal curve, which is standard deviation is 68%. Two standard deviations about 95%. And standard deviation is about 99.7%.
For the examples of standard normal distribution, there is a formula which is z-scores is equal to x or the score minus mu or the mean over standard deviation. This formula is for finding the area of Z. After doing this, when you get the Z or the Z is already given, we need to find the equivalent area of Z using the Z table. This is the example of Z table. If you want to see the Z table, just go to www.mintmatemath.com/countingprobability/ztable.php. After getting the equivalent of Z in the Z table, there is a following conditions. If you only have one Z, then the condition is to write the equivalent of Z from the Z table and multiply it by 100. Like this. For example, our Z is 1.5. First thing we need to do is to locate our Z in our normal curve. So 1.5, it will go here. Z. Then share the area from the mean up to our Z. As I've said a while ago, we need to just get the equivalent of them, then subtract them by each other, then multiply it by 100. For example, you have Z sub 1 is equal to 1 and Z sub 2 is equal to 0.17. First thing, we need to find the equivalent of the two from our Z table. 1 is equal to 0.3413, while 0.17 is equal to 0.0675. 0.0675. As I've said a while ago, if our Z's have same sign, we just subtract them by each other. 0.3413 minus 0.0675 is equal to 27.2738. Then we multiply it by 100. Then the area is 27.38%. But when our two z-scores have different signs, it will go vice versa. Just get the equivalent of the two z-scores, then add them to each other, then multiply it by 100. That's all. Thank you.
For now, I want to show you how a normal distribution is all about in statistics. And there are three things that should come to mind when you read the words distribution.
The first thing is that you have the bell-shaped coin.
For now, I want For now, I want to show you how to use statistics. And there are three things that should come. Property number 1. F of x greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1 for all
Hindi mo pinasa ko!
Ay, ito nga pala, ano?
Wala lang, last. Wala lang.